Here we go, guys. This is the second map in this best of 5. It's the second semifinals. The winner of this is going on to the finals right after this. So this is a huge match for both of these teams.
Oh,
missing that shot by 30 centimeters right there. Amish TV coming close, and it's looking like he's going to make his way up the right side. See what he can see. Odin. Now, okay, RTL does have a pretty standard defensive setup on this map, and I like what they're doing. Testy Rabbit is playing in a little bit of a unique position, but other than that, they are playing pretty standard. Just as I say that, is V actually rushing down the middle a little bit?
I don't know. It seems like Odin's going to be working the right side here, which is something that we've seen a lot of the top players do. They work the this top bridge, which has been pretty effective in the past. But for the most part, you're going to see a rotation right back to the goal fence here. But Odin's going to get a little risky with it. He's going to charge Amish here, because Amish is going to be in the middle, 1 armor remaining, and gets dropped. V with 2, Odin with 1. And that is it for RTL. Shmabuddies need to come up with a strategy here to take care of this good RTL defense. Now it's going to be V's turn to attack. And he does not nail the long distance shot. At least they're going for it, which I respect.
Oh, yeah, you always got to go for it. It's a free potential for an early round. Ooh, but look at this. My buddy's playing aggressive. And, you know, they're changing things up a little bit. It might just work for them. V taking out one of the defenders right there, though, but he does get taken out. So, you know, they're mixing things up a little bit on defense, and that's maybe what they need to do here, because RTL was just dominating on the attack rounds last map.
Yeah, they were, and a very sound strat there indeed. And Wet Mice not able to hit that shot. Yeah, you know, like you said, it makes sense to just go for it. I mean, you are all the way back there, more than likely not going to get hit. So it makes perfect sense to take that shot opportunity. Now we will have Wet Mice playing back, and perhaps they're going to go for the same strategy once again. I don't know. I mean, it didn't really work out too well on Breach. But if Odin continues to expose himself like that, that could be really bad for RTL.
Yeah, it could give Wet Mice an open shot, and that's what they really need right now. They need to capitalize on RTL's mistakes. You know, even if they only make a couple every round, you really got to try to land that shot, because it's hard to play against solid defense. They're going to stay hidden. They're going to stay behind fences. They're going to stay behind walls until you take a shot. Then they're going to peek out, fire some rockets, try to whittle you down a little bit. And Wet Mice taking the jump pad in a bad position here. Gets cornered and gets taken out there by V. He does take out one of the defenders right there, so it wasn't all bad, but now we got Testy Rabbit. Testy Rabbit last map was just destroying on his attack rounds. Let's see if he can keep that up.
Yep, and you know, just a word, one thing I want to remind you guys that in that last game, we saw Saber do that a lot, where she would rush over to the right side and utilize the jump pad, but the key for that was not going right. She went straight ahead to the goal, which, as you can tell, RTL just did not allow that for the guys from Shmabuddies. So in any case, Testy Rabbit taking out 2 there. Amish TV and Wet Mice having to take a seat. Matt is going to be right in front of Testy, and Testy is probably just going to go for the ignore here. No, he is not. He's going to go for the challenge. And wow, he misses a shot, which is pretty open, and then lands that one. Do not jump, guys. DNJ. It is poison. DNJ. The trajectory is predictable. It is pretty much been proven at this point in time. I just don't know.
There was even a team name called Do Not Jump there, now VVV. So, yeah, on defense, it's really never a good idea to jump. I mean, it's rare where you're actually going to want to jump on defense and it'll give you an advantage, but most of the time you really do not want to jump. As an attacker, it's not too bad, because you're facing against projectiles. It's harder to land something like that in a situation like that. But anyway, you know, Testy Rabbit, man, this guy's just a beast. Like, has he even lost one attacking round? Maybe one in that last map, but I don't think so. I think he landed his 2 attack rounds, and he's landed his first one here already. So he's, you know, this guy's laser is amazing.
Saw something pretty cool, by the way, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but a rocket actually ricocheted off of the floor there. If you stand still for a certain amount of time, the rocket will bounce. So, you know, just an FYI, it's a pretty good strategy, especially if you want to get a rocket around a corner or put in an unpredictable strategy here. But Matt is going to be in a bad spot. He's going to make his way up the gut and gets taken out by Testy Rabbit. Testy Rabbit with 4 defensive rockets landed, 1 attack round win. Odin attacking for RTL. Let's see if he gets the long ranger. Nope, not happening.
It's very rare you'll see one of the attackers get a long-range shot. It's what, like 120 meters? So
yeah, it's you have to be deadly accurate from that range. Like, it is not a common thing by any means, unless you're Hot Mustard. Hot Mustard,
yeah. And Felons, those guys can hit those long-range shots more than anyone else, at least as far as I can tell. And they are also in the launch event tournament. Odin taking out a defender early there. He did take 1 point of damage, though. He's going to loop his way around to the left side here, see if anyone's going to be playing aggressive up here, and it's looking like they're not. Shmabuddies playing back towards the point. Wet Mice over at that bunker area, and I don't know where the last defender is. Okay, there he is, back at that fence. Wet Mice poking out a little bit, a little too far from him right there, and now it's going to be a one-on-one. He's got 2 armor left, 10 seconds, and he lands that last shot. So RTL is continuing up the dominance on these attack rounds here.
Yeah, they are showing that they are probably one of the strongest teams in this tournament here. I mean, if Shmabuddies can step it up, I think that they can really answer back a lot of RTL strategies. RTL, the one weakness that I've been seeing from RTL, and there haven't been many, in all honesty, is that they take risks because they think they have it. And more times than not, you know, they do have it. They have been succeeding, but you know, sometimes players get a little gully. They like to make some movements that they aren't going to usually make against top teams because they know that they're not going to succeed in that situation. If Amish TV and company can find a way to exploit that, kind of lure them out a little bit, then perhaps we could see that happening. But Amish TV losing 2 armor as V connects Odin with the last one. 6-1 to the count, 3 rounds left. And RTL will take game number 2 here in this very quick matchup against Shmabuddies. But I'm not going to sell the Shmabuddies guys short just yet, folks. Just yet.
Yeah, they've made it this far, so that's no easy feat. V, taking the grapple here. Getting a little fancy, seeing if he can take off any of the heads here. He's going to try to get up on the top of the map. It's not going to happen, though. And he's going to make his way up the middle now. He still has plenty of time, missing that shot by 19 centimeters. Ooh, I like that play. He almost had an open shot right there.
I always love that jump.
Yeah, it's always good. And V, look at this movement from V, though. He's just making all these trick jumps look so easy, and it really does give you an advantage because normally if you just run around the map, don't use any of these trick jumps, the defenders are going to know exactly where you are. But if you use these trick jumps a little bit, you can get new angles and you can catch the defenders off guard, and V is looking like he's doing that right now. Amish extending himself a little too much. The point is now open. V still has 3 armor, and he takes out Wet Mice easily right there, giving them a 7-1 lead on Shmabuddies right now.
Yeah, you know, if you guys are curious as to like how you can get that kind of movement while playing Shootmania, in Shootmania, there are obstacle courses that people have created that really, really improve your movement. I suck at them, so that is just, you know, why I'm not very good at movement. I could shoot someone perfectly fine, but when it comes down to like movement, I am like always struggling. Joshie, on the other hand, is very, very good at that, and his movement is superb, but he sucks as a shooter. I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to take a stab at Josh, even though I'm not casting with him. And Ryan, you're just good at everything.
Oh, thank you.
I hate you for that.
You hate me for that? What? That's not cool, dude.
I do, man. You know, you know how hard it is for a guy to go with a controller for his entire life and then have to pick up a keyboard and mouse. It's a difficult time.
Yeah.
Makes me sad.
You don't want to see me play Xbox, dude. It's pretty bad. But with a mouse and keyboard, you know, that's my go-to. Wet Mice over here, though, making his way towards the point, but no, he gets taken out. That's a team ace right there for RTL. What that means basically is each of them landed 1 rocket, and now it's 8-1, guys. Testy Rabbit has a chance to finish off this second map pretty easily for RTL, and let's see what he does here. He's been on fire so far. I don't think he's missed 1 attacking round, so it's going to be up to him to finish this thing off right now. Shmabuddies needs to defend right now. They need to chain together 8 rounds right now in a row. It's going to be hard to do. Testy Rabbit taking out Yo Mad. It's going to be hard for them to do this. He still has 3 armor. Shmabuddies needs to step up their game right now.
All right, well, we do have Tessie actually working the mid area there. Amish is going to be on the right side. Tessie deciding to opt for the left side of the map. We have 10 seconds on the clock here. Tessie is going to have his work cut off for him. Finding someone near the fence. He's going to put down a laser. Can't connect with it. He's going to have 4 seconds on the clock at this time. Can he make this into 9-1? I don't know. Tessie Rabbit misses by 10 centimeters. Goal's going to be active. Amish with the shot. 2 armor remaining. Is he going to get him? Yes, he does. He's moving on to the goal. 1 armor remaining, and he caps it, making it 9-1. RTL takes game number 2 against Shmabuddies. GG's. Now we're going to have game number 3 coming up here in just a sec, guys. Do not go anywhere. We're going to have the next match kicking off with myself, Golden Boy TW, and this fine-looking guy, Ryan Sickness Mitchell Brah.
Thank you.
That's your name. Your mom named you that.
What?
Ryan
Say that again?
Sickness Mitchell Brah.
No, that's not true.
Right,
He likes to make